Today is a very interesting and yet nostalgic day because today we're basically coding manually again. We're vibe coding, but manually. Basically, Windows 11 fucked us over and decided to lock me out of my system. So, normally I'd be working from my machine over there. Whoa, super black, so you probably can't see the screen because it's off right now. But basically, we're normally working off that system. Okay, let me try turning on the monitor and show you. But essentially what happened, there's display output. That's the monitor. Now basically, we're fixing it from a laptop right now because I also need to mess around with some Windows activation shit since they deactivated my Windows on my SSD after I did some SSD swaps. But anyways, basically, Windows F me over. It's now refusing to boot the system. So I had to write this code essentially to rewrite the registers of my system because I have an AMD PC. And essentially what I'm trying to do is boot it off an HP laptop, which is an Intel. It's got an Intel CPU. So essentially what has to happen is that instead of using the AMD storage controllers, I basically have to switch to the generic Microsoft ones, which will allow me to basically boot into Windows 11 from both an Intel machine and an AMD machine because it was sort of locked down to AMD for the sort of thing that I did. So basically, now I had to write this code, right? It's basically a for loop, right? Which will swap around the NVMe SSDs registers and also the storage controllers. It basically swaps around that shit. So this for loop over here, this for loop, basically writes all of this code to add my shared, add my registers, and then also to unload the temporary registers. That's basically what that code does. So today we're basically vibe coding, but manually. Vibe coding again, but manually. I'm the AI now, baby. I'm the AI. I'm Cloud Code. Because hey, we basically don't have access to Cloud Code or Codex in this particular interface because this is not inside of Windows. This is basically before you get into Windows. That's where this shit is running. It's like the recovery environment, basically. Super stressful because if I just mess up one line, one letter, one phrase, one word, it will either not work or completely break my PC and my SSD and delete all of my data, and then I'm cooked and I'll also not be able to log in no matter what. So that's the only downside of this type of thing. So, my God, this has been nostalgic. It's been fun. It's also been stressful. Really stressful. I haven't done this in a while, like just purely coding with no AI, just my pure brain, me being the AI, and my figures, of course, manually typing in shit and making sure I don't make a mistake. It's highly stressful, but it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. I kind of remember why I started coding in the first place. And also, we shall not be doing this again, unless if we have to. I got some interesting things that are coming up that I'm basically launching for you guys. For those that are traders, I'm basically making a system for developing trading bots. And then for those who aren't traders, I might potentially give you my system for AI automated outreach. Might. It's a strong maybe if you're one of the business owners. And if you want to look into our services, you can go to my website, aloni.cloud. It's also sort of like linked on my profile thing for my YouTube. But anyways, I'm out. This is stressful. I gotta finish this shit off and get back into Windows. Start making some money. Bye-bye.